You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Okay, I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video. I found this after I shot the video, so I want you aware of this as we go into the video. This is per Pro Football Reference Online. Dolph Cleveland, this of course will show up in the video you are about to watch. Dan Skipper has played 0 snaps in games Arik Armstead has played in. He hasn't even been on the sideline in any NFL games that Armstead has played in. Per Pro Football Reference. Let's go on down here. Did we check college games? We did. Were they on the same team at one point? They were not. Damn, so what the F with the accusation? Like most, unverifiable. Wow. Okay, keep that in mind going into the video now. I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports. Well, if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, especially you old school cats, you guys know I am a lifelong 49ers fan. And I hope to God we're not heading down the road previously driven by Bubba Wallace, by Jussie Smollett, and most recently Rachel Richardson, because a player for the Niners, and a damn good one, has decided to launch some allegations towards a offensive lineman for the Detroit Lions, a guy the Lions absolutely adore and who they're celebrating. Why? Because he has worked tooth and nail to become successful in the NFL. And randomly, a 49ers player, Arik Armstead, a good defensive lineman, a real good one, has come out and accused Dan Skipper of the Lions, an offensive lineman, of using the N-word. Now, please be aware, Armstead, we understand racism is in short supply, and there's an awful lot of people that seem to be trying to manufacture it as of late. Let's do it. It's Outkick. Good God. The Detroit Lions were one of the more prominent underdog stories of Week 2. I got to tell you, I like that Lions team. After handily defeating the Washington Commanders 36-27 on Sunday, Detroit has scored 71 points through 2 games. One piece of the Lions' success Sunday was Dan Skipper, a journeyman offensive lineman chosen as, quote, the next man up with guard Jonah Jackson inactive. One person looking to question the support behind Skipper is San Francisco 49ers defensive lineman Arik Armstead. And in case you guys are wondering, he is absolutely woke as hell. Absolutely. One of the leading virtue signalers of social justice out there. You can write your own narrative there. The 49ers reposted the Lions' viral post-game celebration where they honored Skipper for his stellar debut. Let's go down here. This is Dan Campbell. I freaking love Dan Campbell. And he's going to give Dan Skipper a bunch of credit. And his teammates, you can tell, absolutely love Dan Skipper.
Hey, Skip! Nice freaking job!
Oh, he's black. Interesting. Oh, hell, a bunch of them dudes black. They're cheering him. They love him. Let's just look one more time. That dude's emotional right now. Wow. Boy, Armstead better have his facts right. Armstead has accused Skipper of having used the N-word with African-American players in the past in the caption of his Instagram story post. Quote, so we're cheering for a racist now. Called multiple players the N-word in games. Hard ER, Armstead commented. Do you know that for a fact, or is that some speculation? I would love to know. Skipper has been in the NFL for 6 years and has repeatedly been on the wrong end of roster cuts, but Sunday became his moment to shine. By the game's end, Skipper became the embodiment of Dan Campbell's underdog squad in Detroit. Armstead has long used his platform to speak on social justice and tackle racial issues. In the past, his accusation was jarring considering how much of a unifying figure Skipper turned into after the Lions' Week 2 win. And I got to tell you, they're going to be a hell of a tough out. Absolutely. 49ers defensive end Arik Armstead accuses Lions offensive tackle Dan Skipper of calling players the N-word in multiple games and for being a racist. No additional players have spoken out to support Armstead's claim as current reporting. The Lions have not released a statement on Armstead's accusation. My God, I hope the Lions doesn't jump the gun and release this dude. Skipper spoke with M Live after the game and shared his long journey towards starting an NFL game. Quote, "Hey man, it's my 6th year in the league," Skipper said. "I've never made a team. It's tough. You go in, you're never quite good enough. You're never quite enough. You show up every day, you think you're doing the right things, and just for whatever reason, it doesn't work out." Wow. There's what Armstead said right there. So we're cheering for a racist now. Called multiple players the N-word in games. Hard ER. Wow. Quote, "It's been a long road," he said. 6 teams. "Like I said, I've been cut all over just having my wife and my kids here and everything else. It just really comes full circle. It's hard to explain. I don't know. It's kind of a first. It kind of makes everything all worth it, all the chaos and all the trials." Woo! Arik Armstead. You better have legions of players come out and be like, he's an N-word using SOB at this point. Because surely you guys, like Rachel Richardson, Bubba Wallace, and Jussie Smollett, you guys better know that false race baiting is not a great look. It's not. You better hope your claims can be proven, because just randomly coming out and accusing people of being racist, and not only that, but doing it of somebody that's in your league right now and active, and it sounds like this guy has paid plenty of dues. My question would be, why did you wait till now to bring this up? I would love to know. Why didn't you reach out to the 49ers and have them contact Dan Campbell and say, look, we got a player on the team. You do, right now. He's known for using the N-word. Why didn't you back channel that? Why didn't you reach out privately? Why did you decide to take to your social media platform in public to drown this guy? There's plenty of ways you could have went about this to get your point across. You didn't. You decided to go out publicly and accuse a guy of being a racist in your league. Wow. The only thing I'm going to tell you about this is, like I said, you better have some proof, because now these stories don't go away. They don't go away. People start doing a lot of snooping. They start doing a lot of investigating, and you better be able to prove this kind of accusation. So now I turn to Roger Goodell and Jed York, Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch. If it is proven that Arik Armstead is lying, his ass ought to be released off of the San Francisco 49ers. He should be gone. Hit the bricks. And Roger Goodell, you should ban this son of a bitch for life. If he is lying, if he is accusing one of your players of using the N-word when he has not, you better ban this bastard from the league. I'm telling you right now. And I'm mad because there's so much of this crap going on lately. And let's make no mistake. Guys like Arik Armstead absolutely know they can make coin off accusations racial accusations makes you a grifting social justice hero. You're elevated. Look what happened with Rachel Richardson. Everybody celebrated her as a hero. They found out she was telling bold-faced lies. But the media will elevate them. The media will play like this is all true. My goodness. The Netflix will come running out of the closet to give you documentaries. You get paid for coming out and saying stuff like this now. Boy, you better be able to back this one up. I can't believe this. I mean, my biggest issue here is, yeah, if Dan Skipper said this, that's a problem. It is, okay? But so is doing this publicly. I mean, this would be different if 12 players came out and said this. But we're talking one player. Pretty crazy. Absolutely pretty crazy. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Arik Armstead. You know, that's an awfully big accusation to levy on a fellow player in your league. A guy that struggled to stay in the league when you're a star and you've already got your big fat ass contract. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.